Jimmy Cliff is a Jamaican ska, rocksteady, reggae, and soul musician. He's also a multi-instrumentalist, a singer, and an actor. He's the only living musician to hold the Order of the Merit, the highest honor that can be granted by the Jamaican government for achievement in the arts and science.
I could make a record. I can sing, mama.
If you do enjoy these videos, remember to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe because it do help us out a lot. Cliff have two daughters. Goes by the name Nabia B. Cliff, Lil T. Cliff, and also a son, Aiken Cliff. Let me tell you that Cliff, daughter Nabia, is a born Brazilian and also an actor who also filmed in the famous movie The Black Panther, Blockbuster, and also sci-fi movies and some fantasy movie as well. Cliff was educated at the St. James Primary School and Kingston Technical High School. Cliff would participate in local talent contests where he pursuing potential producers such as Leslie King. By the time Cliff turned 14 years old, he already released several singles, viewers, and subscribers. His zodiac sign is a Leo. Cliff is a true born Jamaican who grew up in St. James, Jamaica. His full name is James Chamber. He is 76 years old at the time of this production. He's here active since 1962 and still present. His labels are Island Records, Chad Records, Columbia Records, Trojan Record, EMI Record, CBS Record, viewers and subscribers. Cliff is best known amongst mainstream audience for songs such as Wonderful World, Beautiful People, Many Rivers to Cross, You Can Get It If You Really Want, The Harder They Come, Reggae Night, and Hakuna Matana, and his covers of Cat Stevens, Wild World, and Johnny Nash. I can see clearly now. Cliff get his enormous, famous, and popularization from the movie that he starred, The Harder They Come, which helped him to get famous across the world. Cliff was one of the 5 performers inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2010.
It was triggered by the migration situation that was going on in the...
Let me tell you that Cliff was a baby when his mother wrapped him up in a sheet to save both his life and her life from the chaos storm that named Hurricane Hattie. Believe it or not, viewers and subscribers, Cliff used that same storm name, Hurricane Hattie, and turned it into his first hit single. And by the time he reached 14 years old in 1962, Cliff's father took him to Kingston. Let me tell you that Cliff shared a room with one of his cousins. In 1964, Cliff was chosen as one of Jamaica's representative at the World's Fair in New York. And in the same year, Cliff was featured in a program called This Is Ska alongside Prince Buster, Toots and the Maytals, and Byron Lee and the Jaggonaires. Cliff signed to Island Record and moved to the United Kingdom, viewers and subscribers. Let me tell you that Island Records initially and unsuccessfully tried to sell Cliff to the rock audience, but his career took off in the late 1960s. It was said that in Montego Bay, St. James, Jamaica, formerly Gloucester Avenue, was renamed in the honor of Jimmy Cliff, the reggae artist. The road name changed to Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. Cliff have friends as Gilbert Gill, Peter Touch, Rita Marley, and Ziggy Marley, and he also have a brother by the name of Victor Chambers. Cliff is not a member of the Rastafarian tribe, although he briefly was before converting to the Islamic from Christianity. He now describes himself as a universal outlook on life and does not align himself with any particular movement or religion.
The migration situation that was going on in the, some of the places I called.
Cliff International debut album was Hard Road to Travel, released in 1967. It received excellent reviews and include Waterfall, which became a hit in Brazil and won the International Song Festival. Let me tell you that Wonderful World, Beautiful People and Vietnam in 1970 was the two both popular songs throughout most of the world, and Bob Dylan called Vietnam the best protest song he had ever heard. In the movie Harder They Come, Cliff was cast as Ivanhoe, and in the 1980s, Cliff decided to leave the film for a while and returned back to music touring for several years before he recorded with Cool and the Gang. In 1984, Cliff appeared at the Pink Pop Festival in Landcraft, Netherlands. Let me tell you that in 1988, Cliff's song Shelter of Your Love was featured in the hit film Cocktail, and Cliff also appeared in the movie Mark for Death in 1990, performing the song entitled Drunkro with the Jimmy Cliff Band. Viewers and subscribers, in September 2009, Jimmy Cliff was nominated for the induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, following a campaign on his behalf by the American Charles Earl. Cliff reacted to the news by saying, "This is good for Cliff, good for Jamaica music, good for my country." On the 15th of December 2009, Cliff was officially announced as an inductee and was inducted on the 15th of March 2010 by White Cliff Gian. Let me tell you that Cliff was nominated for an award for the best reggae album. And on 25th of June 2019, the New York Times magazine lists Jimmy Cliff amongst hundreds of artists whose master tapes are reportedly destroyed in the 2008 Universal fire. Viewers and subscribers, I'm your host El Chapo Scott TV. Remember, comment, like and share. I'm out.
Get to you, don't make it one day. We now go the wrong way.